Hi guys, it's Dory. I'm back with a little update. I'm actually outside in my backyard, videotaping, hiding from all five children. And I had to just motion to my daughter as she's looking for my phone that I have it. Oh, it didn't take long before one found me. So, anyhow, let me update you guys. I am Dory. I am now 47 years old, 5'4". I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery on September 12th, 2016, with Dr. Darren Tischler in Hartford, Connecticut. My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds. My surgery weight was 300.5. I am 175 today. I was 173 a few days ago, but I had my cycle here and there, so it's not really regular. So anytime I go up a couple pounds, that is usually to blame. I'm sticking to eating really well. I've been doing intermittent fasting very well. I've been so busy that I don't really think about eating till about 11 o'clock, maybe 12. The other day it was like 1 o'clock. And I stop eating usually the night before about, let's see, I want to say 7 p.m. maybe. So anyhow, let's bring you guys up to speed. My last video, I told you guys to pray for my family. I have my niece who is living with us now. She is 12. That has been going actually really well. She definitely has her bouts of sadness here and there, which is totally understandable. She had a visit she gets a supervised visitation with her mom every Tuesday at the facility, the DCF facility. I went with her, so that was the first time that I've seen her mom in a number of years, especially after weight loss surgery. Her mom has, a few things that she needs to accomplish before she could be any kind of reunification would happen. I'm going to let you guys know that I don't see that happening at all. She was at the meeting, and she's not supposed to be drinking, and she reeked of alcohol. I noticed, as did my niece, and it really was very sad for my niece to realize that even her not being there doesn't even affect her mom trying hard to take her back. So that was hard. That was really hard. Let me grab my coffee. I have not been drinking coffee, but I am trying to go to the bathroom. So I did take some Dulcolax. I did take another laxative that the doctor recommended me taking. So anyhow, I'm having coffee out here, and yeah, it's sad. It's sad to say the least. My brother has been sober since July 1st, but this has not been the first time that he's been sober for weeks or even months. I think at one point he was maybe sober 9 months has been the longest. So I'm not really like jumping up and down for that, because it's not like he could get custody of her at all, because he just doesn't even have a great place to live, and he would not even be an option. So between us, I think she's just going to end up coming here and staying here forever, which is really sad because, I mean, there's just so much. There's so many feelings I have about it. I'm just so angry about it. I'm just really is sad to me. Just sad to me that it would come down to this, and that she would have either me or no one, which is so sad. I really wished I would have taken her when she was an infant and spared her from all of this. I have been taking her to church with us as a family twice a week, like we normally would. She loves it. She loves the people. I go to the same church for 21 years. I was baptized 21 years ago. Yesterday was my husband's 18th spiritual birthday when he was baptized 18 years ago. And she saw a baptism yesterday that we had at church. And she was excited. She wanted to know when she could be baptized. Yada yada. So she's making friends. She loves the preteen class that we have. So for the most part, things are well in our household. I definitely will tell you one of the things I have to do daily is read my Bible. This is my Bible. This is a Bible I just had painted. I bought it for myself for my birthday. A friend of mine makes these. I can link her business name or her page down below, but I gave her, of course it's backwards, I'm really sorry. But basically, I gave her scriptures that I usually meditate on, my favorite scriptures, and she turned it into this. I told her I love water and sunsets, and this is what she came up with. It's absolutely gorgeous. So basically it says, she is strong, Isaiah 40:31. She is courageous, Isaiah 1:9. She is fearless, Isaiah 41:10. And she is enough, Psalm 46:5. Says the Holy Bible here, NIV version. It has a flip tab, which I hope I can flip so you guys can see. She actually hid something for me inside, but when you flip it open, she put a little seashell, which I think is so stinking cute. So if I don't read my Bible daily and meditate on Jesus, God's word is the only thing getting me through this for sure. And so if I am not in the word every day, it's just not going to go well. And so I have an amazing husband, of course. And so together we work to really make this household functional. You know, there's arguments between siblings. There's arguments between the siblings and their cousin. And, you know, it's bound to happen. If it didn't happen, it would not be norm. So we're taking day by day. My 11-year-old and 9-year-old are leaving for camp for 5 days on Sunday. They're going to a camp about 2 hours from here that it's a week that all the military children get to go to for free. So it's an overnight camp from Sunday, and then we pick them up Friday night. And so it'll give us an opportunity to spend time with my niece and just my two little ones. So my 5-year-old daughter, Victoria, and my 8-year-old son, Ethan, and my niece, who has to remain nameless on social media. Sorry, I have a fire truck going by. We live on a main street in front of us and a main street behind us. You can't really see it, I don't think, but there's trees. But in the wintertime, of course, there's no trees here, and so you can see the main street. But I like it. I feel secluded. There's a house here. And then there's a building way behind us. If you see that building way in the distance, it's actually an abandoned building. It used to be Fisk Tire Company back in like the 1800s. Early 1900s, we were the ones to make the first tire. And then we have our yard and more trees. So I feel really nice and secluded back here. You can't really, it's like a lot of privacy, a lot of prettiness. So, but in any event, so I'll have time with just the 3 kids for the 5 days. So we're planning, and my husband actually is switching to nights next week, and he's going to do nights for a month. And so we will be able to do things during the day, and then he'll leave about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and be gone till like 1 in the morning, working for the month, Monday through Friday. So we'll have time with the kids while the older 2 are gone, and kind of really just have some nice time. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know that DCF is not going to have the same goal of reunification with her mom if her mom does not step it up. I will say that showing up to your only 1 hour per week supervised visitation with your daughter, smelling of alcohol and reeking of tobacco, cigarettes, is not a way to do it. I did just talk to my niece and just let her know that, you know, these are things we have to have faith that she's going to one day wake up and realize. We're just hoping it's not too late for her to realize that she's going to be losing her daughter. But I did promise my niece she will never, ever have to hear those things again. She will never, ever have to hurt. She will never, ever have to cry herself to sleep because her parents are beating each other up. She will never have to hear bad words in my home. She will never have to see a parent or a aunt and uncle drunk. She will never, ever, ever have to see that. I told her over my dead body would I allow her to go through that again. No way. And over my dead body will she end up in a foster home. She is ours. We love her. We are in this for the long haul. And that's just how it's going to be. So hopefully she is, she starts therapy on Tuesday. I was given the green light to take her from her dentist that they had. I don't know, some facility put her in some dentist that their things were all dirty when I went there last week. I did not feel comfortable at all. So I'm going to call our family dentist that we use. It's a pediatric dentist and she is amazing. So I'm going to get my niece in to see her. I was given the green light that I can switch whatever doctors to wherever I feel is fit for her, which is fantastic. I'm going to switch all of her doctors over to ours. I may keep her pediatrician. I'm going to ask her how she likes her and if she's had her for long. If she's had her just all along, we'll just keep her there. But the dentist, absolutely, she is going to be switched because our dentist uses nitrous oxide for patients who have disabilities or who are anxious or depressed or things like that. And since she needs 3 cavities, I'm going to switch her there and be able to use the nitrous oxide. Also, I'm switching her. She needed to go today. There was an appointment at Target to have her eyes checked, but I'm actually going to have her go somewhere local, which is in my own town, to have her eyes checked. And yeah, that's really all that she's requiring right now. Definitely every Tuesday I'm going to be committed to taking her to her therapy appointment. She definitely needs it. She definitely needs to be able to have a outlet. Once school starts, the school she can walk from my house with my daughter, my daughter who's 11 is only 1 year and 1 day apart from her. My niece is 1 year, 1 day older than my 11-year-old. And so my niece is 12 and they'll be walking to school together in the morning, which my niece went to that school last year. It's a middle school here. And so it's my daughter and her best friend across the street's first year. And so we're going to have them walk together. If I can bring them, I'll bring them. But I have the other kids and they start an hour before the other kids go to school. And so they'll walk together, which will be fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll get her into after school activities, extra curriculum. The state of Massachusetts will pay me now, apparently. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting any kind of money, but, like they said, you need money to extra food, extra clothing, extra whatever it is. They also will send her money through my account to be able to purchase clothing for school and things like that. And so we'll be okay. The extra money will be great to be able to put her into extracurricular activities, after school programs and things like that to help her just to feel like she has an outlet and she can dive into that stuff. And so that has been going good. Let me transition over to my weight loss and kind of that stuff. I know if you guys have viewed my previous videos of going to the emergency room and having kidney stones and all that, I am still drinking a gallon of water a day. I'm trying to stay away from caffeine. I only have my 1 supplement a day of my caffeine pill that I take, and today I'm having coffee. Excuse me. which is not the norm. I usually have maybe 1 cup of coffee a week. And it's only, it's one per day, once a week. And other times, if I want a hot beverage, I will warm up chicken bone broth that we make and keep in the refrigerator. But yesterday I did make crack slaw, and I ate some for dinner, and then I went to church, and I teach the younger kids Bible class at church. And for some reason, I started getting really bad pains and cramps like I had when I had my kidney stones, and I started getting really nervous. So I got home, I took some more of the Dulcolax, I took 2 Tylenol, which was 1,000 milligrams, and I went to bed, and I woke up this morning and the pains were gone. But just now for my lunch, I had a piece of like 3 ounces of the pork belly from Trader Joe's that I love. And then I had about, I don't know, a cup of the crack slaw. And I started getting these cramps again. So I'm wondering if it's just the cabbage. The cabbage isn't sitting right and causing maybe more gas. I also took some Gas-X last night, which I'm out of. So I think, I don't know, I'm getting the cramps even now as I'm talking, and they're kind of like taking my breath away. And I'm thinking they're from the cabbage. So I think I'm going to refrain from eating any kind of cabbage or gassy kind of veggies. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I'm drinking a gallon of water, if not even maybe 10 or 15 ounces more than that. I sip on water all day long. I eat 2 meals a day only. If I'm going to snack during the day, it's going to be on a Built bar, maybe half of a bar if I feel like something like that. Or, well, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I think some of you probably do the same thing. But I discovered a gummy vitamin. They're called Smarty Pants. And they're Smarty Pants women's, I don't know, ultra mega, whatever, multivitamin. And you have to take 6 of them, 6 gummies. Guys, these gummies are like candy. Like, they're so good. I love, love, love them. So what I've been doing is during the day, this is totally not good, but I take my 6 in the morning. And then during the day, if I feel like something, I pop another one. So maybe 2 more during the day, which totally is probably an overload of certain vitamins. So I'm totally going to, instead of taking 6 at one time, I don't know if it matters, but I think I may do like 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening. I don't even know. But all I can say is that they are so good. So good. They're not too hard. They're soft and not too gummy and chewy and sticky, but oh my gosh, so good. And I'm going to let you guys know that I did get the Built Bar. There are several ways to eat them. You can eat them, just, on the counter, where it's just room temperature or whatever. You can put them in the refrigerator, which a lot of people like them. You can freeze them. And then you can also melt them in the microwave. So I've tried all of those ways, and the only way I like them is melted in the microwave. I don't know why. I don't like the texture and the having to chew a billion times. So if I put them in the microwave and melt them down, they're a little bit more melty and you don't have to chew as much. So that works for me, and they are delicious. The salted caramel and the orange are my favorite by far. Those are my 2 favorites. I have yet to try I had the raspberry, and that is also good. And I've had the mint, which reminds me of a Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie, which I liked. And there's one that I haven't tried yet. Maybe it's coconut, or maybe it's, I don't remember which one it is, but there is a couple. I have 3 of them, and I haven't tried them yet. So they are definitely great. I will buy them in the future. I have a 20% off code they sent me. And I love them. They're very, very good. If you guys want me to do a review and try different ones or whatever, let me know. If you just want pictures on my Instagram of them, the inside or whatever, let me know. I can do a quick video of one. But yeah, so that'll be it for today. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to tell you guys about my weight loss. It never gets old being called skinny. The lipstick I'm wearing, by the way, is a Lip Sense from Watch Kitty Shrink, Jess, and she has her site that she sells things, makeup and clothing and lip stuff, and I have 2 more on their way. And I have 3 that I have here, plus 2 lip glosses. I love them. I have one that's an opal color, and I have one that is sparkle. Can't have enough lip glosses, though. I love my lip glosses. Yeah, so I think that is about it. I'll come back to you guys probably on Monday, unless I'm cooking something and I feel like it would benefit you guys. If you want to see any certain videos, please let me know down below in the comments. Please hit the like button so I can be seen by other people. And please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I would love you guys to visit my page here, my Instagram, and to be able to be part of my family on this journey. All right, guys, everybody, have a good week.